Om, dear fellow member of Vasudev Kutum, dear fellow wave on the ocean of pure consciousness, today I shall share with you part 13 of my Muktananda Gita, otherwise known as Siddha Gita, Song of the Path. An early morning bath on waking and after an afternoon nap helps meditation, helps us to climb back to the highest state of consciousness that we have attained. Let me repeat that. An early morning bath on waking and after an afternoon nap helps meditation, helps us to climb back to the highest state of consciousness that we have attained. All acts are acts of meditation if only we remain an observer, a witness. Let me repeat that. All acts are acts of meditation if only we remain an observer, a witness. Reflection on whether or not we are keeping to the precepts of living the perfect day will immediately correct our behavior automatically. Therefore, we should remain conscious of our behavior throughout the day. We should remain fully conscious of nothing else. Let me repeat that. Reflection on whether or not we are keeping to the precepts of living the perfect day will immediately correct our behavior automatically. Therefore, we should remain fully conscious of our behavior throughout the day. We should remain fully conscious of nothing else. Surrender is not something we consciously do. Surrender results as a natural state in the course of spending the perfect day perfectly, with the correct actions, the correct attitudes. Let me repeat that. Surrender is not something that we consciously do. Surrender results as a natural state in the course of spending the perfect day perfectly, with the correct actions, with the correct attitudes. The entire universe is made up of divine Shakti, the energy of God. Let me repeat that. The entire universe is made up of divine Shakti, energy of God. When God manifests himself in this world in his purest form, the form of a Siddha, a saint, the Siddha's mind is transmuted into this pure divine Shakti, divine energy, pure consciousness. Let me repeat that. When God manifests himself in this world in his purest form, the form of a Siddha, a saint, the Siddha's mind is transmuted into this pure divine Shakti, divine energy, pure consciousness. A saint has the power to gift this divine Shakti to destined beings whom he meets. The process is known as the bestowal of grace or Shaktipat Diksha. I repeat that. A saint has the power to gift this divine energy to destined beings whom he meets. The process is known as the bestowal of grace or Shaktipat Diksha. It is not in his hands to order who will and who will not receive divine grace from him. Those whom God wills, will, and those he does not, will not. This is a matter of destiny. Let me repeat that. It is not in his hands to order who will and who will not receive divine grace from him. Those whom God wills, will, and those he does not, will not. This is a matter of destiny. The recipient experiences grace in the form of stirrings of the inner divine energy which lies dormant at the base of the spinal column. Let me repeat that. The recipient experiences grace in the form of stirrings of the inner divine energy which otherwise lies dormant at the base of the spinal column. In the first heavenly state of consciousness, Pinde Mukta, achieved as a result of Kundalini awakening or Shaktipat Diksha, thoughts still race through our mind. However, thoughts connected with the I, with possible unpleasant events and situations that we may be experiencing, are turned into a flow of thoughts of the Guru, of God, of sadhana, of a non-I, and so bring relief, calm, and inner peace. Let me repeat that. In the first heavenly state of consciousness, Pinde Mukta, achieved as a result of Kundalini awakening or Shaktipat Diksha, thoughts still race through our mind. However, thoughts connected with the I, with the possible unpleasant events and situations that we may be experiencing, are turned into a flow of thoughts of the Guru, of God, of sadhana, of a non-I, and so bring relief, calm, and inner peace. Enough for today. Thank you for listening.